The other thing is, you touched on something earlier on about, people not what, people in the company and implementing strategy. And like, people are busy. Nobody turns up at work today thinking, I've got nothing to do, or very few people do. And very few people turn up at work thinking, I wonder what my job is today to help make this strategy better, or what is my job to help build our brand a little bit further. Some marketers do, but most people don't. You have to make it matter to them. So if you're in a company that has more than one employee, more than just you have to make everybody else have a really simple understanding of what that brand is and what that should mean to your customers. So if you've got a brand statement that says, our mission is to be the world's #1 provider of ABC to customers like XYZ who do these things for these people in these territories around the world. Nobody is interested anymore. Everybody is bored shitless already, and literally no one can remember it. Whenever I go into companies and say about brand, I was like, what does your mission statement be? And everybody just glazes over and nobody can remember it. And you have to be able to make it easy for people to remember so they can wake up every morning and go, I'm doing this thing that's going to help get to there. And it can be an analogy, it can be a simple statement, it can be one sentence. Keep it really simple. And then let people know that and use it everywhere. Don't get bored of it. Every time you give a presentation to the team, use the statement. Put it on the homepage of the intranet. Put it on the email signatures. Put it everywhere. Because your brand isn't that nice little logo that you've got. It's every time your brand says, oh, we're customer friendly. That's brilliant. And then they ring you up and they have to stay in a queue for 73 minutes because your call is important to us. No, it's not. Right? Just because it says it's important, it doesn't mean it is, because you're showing them it's not important. Make everything you do bring that brand to life. Every little interaction, every time the customer engages with you, they will make a judgment on your brand. So if you're going to focus on that, and if you don't have, a branding campaign is wonderful, but I would invest the time and effort in making sure every time a customer interacts with your brand, they get a standardized experience that leaves them going, wow. And if you're a small company thinking, how do we tackle the big companies? This is 100% easier for a smaller company to do than a bigger company. If you're a company of 5,000, 10,000 employees, this is really hard to do. If you're a company of, less than 1,000, it's much easier to do, much, much easier. So that's where you can stand out and you can really blow your customers' minds in a way that's really difficult for the big guys to do.